All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Osvaldo Bido.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Butler makes the grab, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Mark Vientos.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Batting third.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
2-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. That's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Griffin Canning. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now into the game, Brett Beatty. He'll play second. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Brent Rooker will hit next. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
Full count.
right center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. A massive home run. His 7th home run of the season. And the A's jump in front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two down, base is empty, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Just missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that
ball. So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. On a bounce right side, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They limit the damage here, but they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. As the A's are on top, it's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of the second,
the
and
Mets,
stepping
the
in for New York,
hitter,
Starling Marte. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Muncy fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Ball 3. Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bleday makes the catch, and that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two.
Ball. Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped in the air. Left field. Wilson on the move. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. That's in for a strike at 95, and a count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is down low. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the rookie second baseman, Max Muncy. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one inside. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Langoliers down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's foul. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. This is J.J. Bleday.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
A's leading by a run. Two outs. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. It's the A's 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Starling Marte. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. J.P. Sears, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. McFarland also throwing. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Misses outside, and now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Osvaldo Bido out of the game. Didn't give up a hit, so maybe a tough decision to take him out here. New arm coming on when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
A's,
bump, J.P. Sears.
number 38.
The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Sears.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one moves his feet. That's ripped into the outfield. And it gets by him. Nimmo rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go-ahead run on base. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Next pitch misses way outside. Vientos over at second, one down. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So up next for New York, Luis Torren. That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings and misses. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Now batting,
Miguel
left
Andujar
fielder,
up next for the
Miguel
A's.
Andujar.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up left side. Lindor. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela steps in. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Up next for
Man
the
at first,
A's,
Max
second
Muncy
baseman,
up next for the
Max
A's.
Muncy.
Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. 2-2 on the way. That one is upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kodai Senga appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Minter getting loose as well. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Lawrence
so the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Jose
Leading
Siri.
off for the Mets, center fielder Jose Siri.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mitch Spence getting ready to go. Perdomo, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty, and that's outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Look out.
Ripped to third. Urshela to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Fastball grew
Now
right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that
Soto.
pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kodai Senga.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Now the
34.
A's designated hitter, Brent
Kodai
Rooker.
Senga.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Brazoban, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now it's going to be J.J. Bleday. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that will end the inning. The A's strand one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
28.
Mitch Spence.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Ground ball left side. Urshela to first in time. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Starling Marte up to hit. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And that's outside. Ball 2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Bottom of the seventh, and now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, number 5.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the A's, left
Miguel
fielder,
Andujar
Miguel
up next for the A's.
Andujar.
Line drive. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He
Third
just
baseman,
wasn't able to find a hole.
Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Leading off, Mark Vientos.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for
Brett
the
Beatty
Mets,
up now for the
baseman,
Mets.
Brett Beatty.
And a swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Perdomo also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for
Angel
the
Perdomo
Athletics,
is forced to the
Number
mound after
52.
the injury. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Perdomo.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the
Leading
second
off
baseman,
for the
Max
Athletics,
Muncy.
second baseman, Max Muncy.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, out towards right center. Series sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Brent Rooker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
pitching
the New York
change
Mets.
here. Ryan Stanek.
Number 55.
This is his 5th appearance of the
Ryan
year.
Stanek.
One down. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Check on the runner. Butler back on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball. 2-1.
And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Soderstrom. Going to count 1-2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter up and throwing. Two outs. That's inside. It's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Through 8 full, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And a count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but in some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lindor around second, headed for third. The relay. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Urshela to first in time. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 9th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer
Now
black.
the center fielder,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Bleday.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Nice grab. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Missing inside, now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're in extras here. Here's Starling Marte. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The next offering misses. Full count
Full
now.
count.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Ronnie tags it second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out
Now
with
batting,
one away.
left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings.
2-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Slice the other way and foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Alonso stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back
the
here
New
in
York
extras,
Mets.
and a new pitcher on the
Number
mound in the
43,
bottom half of the inning, Oscar
Oscar
Brazoban.
Brazoban.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Now here's Gio Urshela. The winning run on second base.
Ball.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right through there, got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Misses. And that's ball 2. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 3. Full count.
Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. The A's strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
A's.
back, and here comes the
Number
closer,
19.
Mason Miller.
Mason
He has a great slider
Miller.
with tons of movement. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Up next for the Mets, catcher
First and
Luis
second,
Torrens.
no outs. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. Sack bunt towards third. Bare hand grab. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Jesse Winker.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 2-1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The count 2-1.
Yeah.
Torrens, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Juan Soto to bat next. Swing, and he breaks his back. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Mets 2 and the A's 1. Jesse Winker into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo settles underneath it, brings it in. And there's one down. And now the DH, Brent Rooker.
Now
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Brent Rooker.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
The Athletics
Now
down to their
batting,
last out.
first
Next up for the A's,
baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom. That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now.
One strike.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One strike away. We'll see another payoff pitch. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.